This is Music Industry 101, and I'm Derek Chambers. And this is episode 2, and tonight what we're going to talk about is marketing and promotion. The music industry is a global $20 billion business. In order to be successful in the music industry or to make an impact, you have to learn the business. Okay? TK. Now, as a songwriter or producer, you can earn money by licensing your songs and your music for various uses and collecting the corresponding licensing income or royalties. So this is how it goes, the publishing process. Okay, the songwriter writes a song, the copyright ownership is automatic. So first artist, what you have to do is copyright your music. Okay, it's a business. How are you going to make money off your music if it's not copyrighted and you show proof that you wrote that song? Okay, so the songwriter makes the song publicly available, becomes the music publisher automatic. The song is divided into equal portions of shares. So the songwriter's share is 50% and the publisher's share is 50%. Okay? The license, public performance is issued by ASCAP. So of course you register your music with ASCAP, BMI, SE, SAC, and they do the royalty collection also. Mechanical royalties is normally paid by Harry Fox Agency. Synchronization and transcription, publisher. Print, publisher. Foreign licenses. Digital public performance. Sound exchange. Okay. It's paid to the record label. It's a 50-50 split. Artists 45%. Musicians 5%. Okay? Now, music publishers, what they do, they collect money. Publishing companies exist to administer the rights of the songwriters and composers. They will collect mechanical and performance royalties when the songs are recorded or performed and pay them on to the composer. For this service, they take a share of the money and according to the terms of the writer's contract with them. So this is what music publishers do. Now, sync licensing earns revenue through upfront fees paid to the publisher by a music licensor, such as a production company or movie studio, for rights to sync some or all of a song to visual images. So you have your songs in movies, soundtracks. This is so you get paid for all the work that you do. Performance royalties. Whenever a song is broadcasted to the public, such as through a radio station, so this is how you get paid when your song is on the radio. Podcast, nightclub, so artists is making money when their music is played on a jukebox. Shopping center is played, or a public event. A performance royalty must be paid to the song's publisher. Performance rights organizations offer blanket licenses that venues or broadcasters can purchase, after which the songs selected for airplay are tracked and appropriate payments are made to the song's publishers. Alright? Mechanical royalties are revenues from sales and are determined by federal law. As of 2012, when any music retailer sells a copyrighted music track on a CD or as a download online, a fee of 9.1 cents must be paid to the music publisher to be split with the songwriter. These royalties are set through a government apparatus, not free markets. Mechanical royalties rate for streaming is 10.5% of revenues for two major sources of streaming revenue, Spotify and YouTube. So this is how these artists is making millions and billions of dollars. The mechanical is paid directly to the services to the publishing concern, in Spotify's case through Harry Fox, and does not flow through the label. See, our goal is to make the transition from an unsigned artist or producer to a signed artist or producer. Now let me just show you the numbers. We're gonna go over Romeo Santos. 2015, he made $6.1 million in revenue. When Santos had meager album sales of 71,000 units and moved a modest 377,000 track downloads, he was a streaming star with 714 million plays. He also had a hand in writing most of his songs. So to make your money off publishing, you write your songs, and this is how you make money. Understand? The 50-50 split with the label or the publisher or what have you. So it said he had a hand in writing most of his songs. So this is why you have to write your songs so you can make all the money and produce your own song so you can make the money. That's how these artists, Jay-Z and Beyonce, are billionaires, because you know they got business arrangements. You know, Jay-Z has a $200 million deal with Live Nation. You know, people do business out here. That's why they make money, not giving out free music. A lot of artists is giving out free music. Y'all begging people to buy your music instead of attracting people to buy your music because they like your music and they feeling your music. Okay? You gotta attract fans, not beg fans. So he also had a hand in writing most of the songs. So his publishing and artist royalty total $792,000, 13.3% of his 2015 earnings. Let's say Nicki Minaj, $6.3 million in 2015. Strong album sales to the tune of 425,000 units and impressive streaming numbers, 1.3 billion, fueled Minaj's year as she continued to promote 2014, the Pink Print album and tour. So these artists is making millions of dollars, man, because they know the business. So to be successful in the music industry, you have to know the business. You gotta know how to make money in the music industry. The former Gap Band singer Charlie Wilson, $6.9 million total revenue in 2015. The former Gap Band, this I'm showing you how they did it. The former Gap Band singer is one of the surprises on the list, and all due to his rigorous touring schedule. We earned close to $6.5 million at the box office, while just 6% of his income came from his royalties. Drake, see, was the #1 streaming artist with 2 billion plays just from streaming, and #3 in the artist royalties, 6.7 million, while he sold 1.7 million albums, including his share of sales for his mixtape with Future. See? The Weeknd, everything was working for The Weeknd in 2015. His $5 million in combined sales and streaming royalties is the 4th highest on the list, and he's one of just 8 artists that sold more than 1 million albums. J. Cole was one of the just 8 artists on the Money Makers list. 5 more didn't make the cut according to Billboard's estimates, to rack up more than 1 billion streams in 2015. Cole is one of the 8 acts on the list to generate more than $1 million in publishing revenue. Okay? So when upcoming artists and producers start to operate their careers as a business instead of a hobby, they'll be successful in the music industry. So in order to make an impact in the music industry, you have to know the top 10 revenue streams. Okay. Major artists have publicists and PR marketing people working on their behalf to get them good looks in the media, and it's imperative that independent artists position their brand in a similar fashion. The goal is to get your music featured on as many major media platforms as possible to create a demand for your brand, which will allow you to tap in to multiple revenue streams for a return on your investment. But in order to make an impact in the music industry, you have to know the top 10 multi-revenue streams, which are digital download sales, streaming revenue, direct CD sales, publishing revenue, merchandising sales, concert/show revenue, licensing revenue, revenue from doing features, YouTube monetization /ad revenue, and sponsor and endorsement revenue. That's the top 10 multiple revenue streams. So if you're looking to land a multi-billion-dollar major record deal, these are the main areas they want to see traction in. Streaming numbers, YouTube numbers, social network numbers, particularly Instagram, digital sales, live show ticket sales, and promotion traction such as major blog posts, radio spins, etc. Alright? Most labels, both major and independent, won't take a chance on an artist, especially a rapper, without any traction. When I say traction, I mean trackable data about you or your brand. This data can be in the form of BDS broadcast data systems, or media-based radio spins. So that's, having your stuff played on the radio. A huge buzz on a mixtape, thousands of online downloads, independent sales or write-ups, and praise from notable publications, presence on key websites and blogs. So that's what I do. I get artists featured on the major blogs so they can generate a buzz and build a fan base. Significant views on YouTube with a music video or blogs, touring, endorsement, or co-signs from established artists. Major labels have budgets they set aside for their artists for marketing and promotion. What makes unsigned artists think they don't have to invest in marketing and promotion if they want to make an impact in the music industry? This is why you need a deal. Major labels have big budgets. It takes about $500,000 to $2 million for a major label to break a new artist. I'm gonna break it down right now. The advance is usually between $50,000, $350,000. Recording is anywhere between $150,000 to $500,000. Video production, they're not just making no cheap videos, you know what I'm saying? That's anywhere between $50,000 to $300,000. Tour support is anywhere between $50,000 to $150,000. They spend in marketing and promotion between $200,000 to $700,000. So altogether, that's a total of $500,000 to $2 million they spend in marketing and promotion to market their artists. They got those type of budgets. How much do the top streaming services pay per stream? Here's a detailed breakdown of royalties you will receive per stream from the top 3 streaming music services: Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music. Basically, 1 million streams on YouTube is $690. 1 million streams on Spotify is $4,370. 1 million streams on Apple Music is $7,360. 1 million streams on Tidal is $12,500. 1 million streams on Amazon Music is $4,020. 150 streams equals 1 song download, which is 99 cents to $1.29 equivalent. 1,500 streams equals 1 album sale, which is 10 tracks, the equivalent of $9.99. 75 million streams equals 500,000 singles sold gold. 150 million streams equals 1 million singles sold platinum. 1.5 billion streams is a million albums sold, that's platinum also. Basically, so if you go platinum on YouTube, you'll get $103,500. If you go platinum on Spotify, you'll get $665,550. So if you go platinum on Apple Music, you'll get $1,102,500. So it's a combination of CDs sold, streams, albums sold. You're getting the same numbers through the streaming. So what I want to do is break down all the millions of dollars and billions of dollars these artists are making. Now Drake's music has 10 billion Spotify streams. So how much money does he make off that? It's an article, Celebrity Net Worth, I'm gonna go into. It doesn't appear that Drake can ever lose. Whether it's beef with Meek Mill or his albums topping the charts, the Canada native always seems to win. Now, following the release of his More Life album, the 30-year-old musician has racked up even more wins, breaking streaming records across the board. Drake's highly anticipated More Life album was released on March 18th on all streaming platforms. The 22-track album, which features the likes of Kanye West, Young Thug, Quavo, Travis Scott, and others, has already broken several records in the first few days of release on different streaming services. The album set an Apple Music record for the most streams over a 24-hour period on March 18th, generating 89 million one-day streams. The album has also generated 61.3 million streams on Spotify, which set a record for first-day album streams. In addition, Drake set a record of Spotify for most streams by a single artist on any given day, breaking a record previously set by Ed Sheeran. In addition to the records Drake set with More Life, he also became the most streamed artist in Spotify history, breaking 10 billion streams mark. So he broke the 10 billion streams mark. So Spotify pays artists basically 6 cents per stream. That means 10 billion streams would generate a cool $60 million. See how these artists is going, platinum by just streaming. So 10 billion streams for Drake generated 60 million for the Six Guard. By that math, that means he generated 12 million of views alone. And who says artists can't make money off the internet? But you have to know the top 10 revenue streams to make money in the music industry. So More Life will almost undoubtedly be Drake's 7th #1 album, as a result of being on course for over 500,000 equivalent album units from streaming earned in the week ended March 23rd. While it would be a huge week, it wouldn't touch the massive first week his Views album had when it debuted at #1 with 1 million units last year. So More Life will reportedly be released on CD and vinyl in the coming weeks. So this has been Music Industry 101, Episode 2, Marketing and Promotion. I'm Derek Chambers, and I'll see y'all next time.